Hey guys, this is Brendan with Gone Mobile Vans. We're here at our shop in Costa Mesa, California. Behind me is a high roof 2024 all-wheel drive Transit, carbonized gray, beautiful color. We turned it into a nice adventure van. Let me show it to you. So this is an all-wheel drive EcoBoost Ford Transit. This thing has got a beast of a motor in it, plenty of horsepower, plenty of torque. Right up front, we've got the Raptor grille. This is a direct replacement for the stock grille. It really sets off the front of the van, makes it look aggressive like the rest of the van does. We've also got the bi-xenon HID headlights. These are beautiful, really bright at night, and they have the great daytime running light accent. So for the suspension in this van, we did go with a Van Compass Topo 2.0 kit. So we're really happy with this setup. It gives you 2 inches of lift up front, 2 inches of lift in the back. We paired this lift kit with some Method 703s in black, and we wrapped them in some Falcon Wild Peak AT4s in 265, 75, 16 size. Really fits the van quite nicely. We think this 265s are the perfect fit for these vans. So for the roof rack on this van, we went with the Van Compass Safari with the drop front. That drop front is great if you want an additional light bar in the future. On the side of the roof rack, we got a Fiamma F45S awning. We love this awning. We think the manual crank is the way to go on these things. Provides plenty of shade when you need it, and we love it. For running boards in this van, we went with the Aluminous side steps. They're really nice. They give you plenty of perch to be able to get in and out of the van nicely. They fit the van quite nicely. They're aluminum, they're lightweight, and they're super functional. So moving down the side of the van, we've got an AM Auto half slider window. This fits the cutout of the window perfectly. That makes it look like an OEM window. We love how they have the integrated bug screen so you can get some fresh air in the van without getting bugs in there. Above that, we've got a Rigid Industries scene light. It's mounted to the side of the van, provides plenty of scene light underneath the awning for when you're setting up camp at night. So a little farther down the van, we did go with some color matched flares from Flare Space. These really make a big difference inside the van to allow you to sleep sideways. It opens up the van quite a bit. It gives you 80 inches of width to be able to sleep widthways and 60 inches wide for a perfect bed platform. So on the back of the van, we have a Flatline Van Company rear door tire carrier. This allows us to have a full-size 265 tire and wheel on there for your spare. We removed the stock spare from underneath the van. A larger full-size spare won't fit under there any longer, so it's a really nice setup to be able to get easy access to your spare if and when you need it. On the rear of the roof rack, we've got 2 KC 20-watt scene lights. This allows you to really light up the back of the van. You can throw them on when you're in reverse or setting up camp. We also have 2 on the driver's side of the rack that also illuminates the campsite really nicely. So this van came with the HD trailer tow package. It's got an integrated brake controller up front. It's got a ton of capacity to be able to pull your travel trailer, boat, some toys. Typical build, you'll be able to tow at least 1,000 pounds more than the similarly equipped Sprinter. So on the driver's side of the van, we paired a Flatline Van Company side ladder with their Safari rack. It's the perfect combination to be able to easily get up on the roof rack to set up your gear, hang out, use it as a vantage point for viewing things, and we love putting these on our vans. So on the top of the rack, we've got 2 100-watt solar panels. This helps keep the EcoFlow power kit charged up during the day. We've got a Max fan with a 7500. It's a really nice solution for keeping some air movement in your van to keep the temperature down. We also have the X2 from Nomadic Cooling on there. It's a great AC unit, small size, so still allows you to have plenty of roof rack space for other things. You can put a Starlink up there, traction boards, really nice little compact AC unit. All right guys, that's it for the outside. Let's take a look at the inside of the van. So up front in this van, we've got the HD screen with the Sync 4. Really nice setup for having easy access to all your controls, climate control, drive modes, things like that. We love this setup. It's got a great camera system, high definition rear camera, cross traffic alerts, adaptive cruise control. This van's got it all. So for this van, we went with our 32-inch doorway galley from Lost Highway. Paired with that is our new standard drop-down table for your exterior kitchen prep, hangout, drinks, food. We've got an outlet on the exterior here for an induction cooktop, blender, whatever you need to get you all set up to cook outside. So in this van, we went with an Indelby 85-liter drawer-style fridge. Really easy to get access from both inside the van and outside. Got a bunch of space in here for all sorts of food, veggies. Got a drawer-style tray in here for other things. It also has a flip-up door for the freezer section. Plenty of space in there to keep your veggies frozen, ice cream, things like that. Above the fridge is our drawer here. This is perfect for utensils, manuals in this case, things like that. Really solid latch. Drawer doesn't rattle. It's fantastic. Next to that are the two switches, one for the gray tank drain, so you can dump your gray tank in an appropriate location. And we also got the switch for the water pump that turns on the water for the sink and the two showers. On the front of the galley, we've got a household outlet for induction cooktop if you want to cook inside the van. We've got 12-volt outlet, so you can use other 12-volt appliances and USB ports here to be able to charge your phones at the galley. We've got a nice stainless steel deep sink for this galley. It's got hot and cold water up here and a nice black cutting board for the inset. Really makes this thing look modern. So above the galley, we went with our transit-specific Lost Highway cabinets. These have got the new black aluminum doors on them. Really lightweight, even lighter weight than the bamboo, but it's a really nice fit and finish on here. We've got positive latching mechanisms to keep the doors up when you want them and down when you want. We still got the bamboo doors. Those are probably my favorite, but these are really nice and clean look on these aluminum doors. On the driver's side of the van, we also have our Lost Highway cabinets. We've got a 28-inch cabinet up front and a 52-inch cabinet here. This is great for kind of separating your kitchen goods from potentially your clothing and bedding and things like that. Once again, really solid cabinets, lightweight, but they're going to hold up for the lifetime of this van, and they're super solid. So for a new addition in this van is a new molly panel that we had built to fit this specific location. The transit roof really slopes at this point, so having another cabinet farther forward is a little bit of a challenge. We made use of it with a nice molly panel. This is great for a first aid kit, for a flashlight, for a small fire extinguisher, things like that. It's a great, useful little product for this location. So for air handling in this van, we went with a MaxFan 7500 up front. This comes with the remote. It's got the auto opening lid. You can use it in the rain. You can use it while driving. Really nice fan for bringing in some cool air from the outside. So above the bed, we've got the outlet for the Nomadic Cooling X2 AC unit. Really easy to reach up and turn the AC unit on and off while in bed. It also has a remote control to be able to control it from other parts of the van. We love how this AC unit doesn't protrude into the van any farther than that. It's a really flush mount surface. For tall guys like myself, it's a real game changer not to have to worry about bumping your head on it. On the back of the rearmost cabinet, we also have a Scirocco fan for some air movement. It's a really neat adjustable fan to give you some air movement when you're sleeping at night if it's too cold to have the MaxFan pulling air in. So on the bench seat of this van, we've got a nice Lagoon swivel table here. This client wanted to go with all black with no wood, so we've got a great little black tabletop. Really easy to access, swivel it around. You can have use here, great for your computer, laptop, setting up drinks, food, things like that. We love this setup. So we also have our AM Auto half slider window here. We've got some power solution to be able to charge your phone or tablet while you're in this location. And we've got a great blackout shades from Van Made Gear to be able to really close off this area. Provides great insulation with both light and thermal protection. So what makes up the other part of the storage bench here is our wrap-on toilet. This is integrated into the Lost Highway toilet box. Really easy to get access to the toilet when you need it. This wrap-on toilet is fantastic. It takes the waste, drops it down, heat seals it closed, and cuts it off, and allows you to easily dispose of it at your convenience. So all you do, once you finish doing your business, you press the flush button, and it's going to go ahead and turn on the system. It takes about 90 seconds for it to go ahead and process the waste and heat seal it closed, ready for you to pitch it when you need to. So for standard in our vans, we do go with a sound deadening material on the inside of the sheet metal of the van, followed by some 3M Thinsulate for great insulating properties. We then have our panels covered in a nice Marathon fabric. All those things combined adds up to a really nice, quiet, and climate-controlled van. On the back side of the passenger side of the van, we do have two reading lights. These are easily turned on from here. They dim. They also have USB ports on there so you could charge your phone while you're in bed. Above that, we've got some L-track for hanging other bags, soft-sided bags from Van Wife Components, hanging up all sorts of different items. Really useful piece of L-track there. So in the flares, we also have half slider windows. We've got window shades from Van Made Gear as well. These magnet onto the frame of the window. Really easy to get your blackout shade and insulating. Love to be able to open up these windows to get some cross breeze with the MaxFan when you're sleeping at night as well. For the bed system in this van, we went with Lost Highway tall fender boxes. This allows for 80 inches wide here and 60 inches deep. So really easy for two people to sleep. I'm 6'3", I got plenty of space. When you're ready to get the mattress out of the way, it's super easy. This just folds up like this, tucks over to the side. It fits perfectly on top of the fender box. To remove the bed panels, they just lift right out. super easy. Now you have the full access of your van. You can get bikes in here, you can get your Christmas tree in here, you can get full sheets of plywood. You can even use this as a work surface if you want to have a little standing desk while you're at the beach. We love these tall fender boxes from Lost Highway primarily because of the massive amount of storage that we have in here. Plenty of space for all sorts of gear, bedding, firewood, camp chairs, things like that. This is the top section of the box. The bottom section of the box on the driver's side houses the power system. Power system in this van is an EcoFlow power kit. We've got a 5 kilowatt system in this van, so there's still additional space in here for some other gear if you want, but this powers the entire van. Plenty of capacity, about 400 amp hours in this one battery right here. On the passenger side of the van, this has got our Tetra van shower here. So when you don't need the shower, it's not here, but when you do, it easily flips down, all the way down. You've got a shower curtain that easily magnets to the frame of the shower pan here and then hooks in the ceiling. So you've got a great little enclosed shower system. It opens on this side of the van, easy to get in. You've got your stainless steel shower wand, mixer valve, hot and cold water for a great indoor shower. On the passenger side down low, we've got 24 gallons of water over the wheel well, easily accessible to the water pump, valves, everything right there. We've got 12 volt and USB ports back here, easy to plug in a compressor to blow up your bike tires or rafts. We have the water access door here where we've got the fill here, easy to fill up with the garden hose. We also have a pull-out shower with the mixer valve. You got hot and cold water out back as well. All right, guys, that's it for the tour of this 2024 high roof Transit all-wheel drive. We love how this adventure van came out. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. Hope to see you on the next video.